One of you left here and you went to get gas at Preston and LBJ. And as you were at Preston and LBJ, you were filling up your car with gas. You were sitting there thinking about what we talked about that day and how God wants us to be his hands and feet here and to speak with boldness about the fact that this historical figure named Jesus has great relevance to our life and our forever. Saw 5 guys get out of their car, and they kind of were talking about how they were going to put gas in it and afford what was going on there. And one guy started pumping, so he just walked over. He said, "Hey, man, let me ask you this question. We're both here getting gas. And you mind if I was just down the road, and somebody asked me this question. I thought it was a great question. Do you mind if I ask the 5 of you guys?" They all kind of looked at each other and go, "No, we're just waiting for the car to fill up. How we're going to split it." He said, "Well, listen, do you guys know who the historical Jesus is and what relevance he has to your life and mine?" And they kind of went, "Oh, man." And they kind of hem-hawed around. They go, "No." One guy goes, "Look, man, we don't know anything right now. We're all cramming for tests. We're about to finish a technical training in a trade school that we're all in, and we were together talking. We got to go back. We got a couple more weeks, and then we're going to graduate." And the guy goes, "Really? You guys have been studying? You're about to graduate? And what are you studying?" It turns out they were getting ready as men. They'd put a pretty significant amount of money into this trade school where they were learning a service. They could come to your and my home and keep it cool and make sure that everything was operating like it was. And he goes, "Man, that's amazing. Let me ask you a question. If my friends and I took you guys to lunch, just to celebrate your hard work and to affirm you and what you're doing, throw a graduation party, would you come and let us buy you lunch?" And they went, "Man, this is weird. We're just kind of pumping gas at each other and you want to invite us to lunch." But sure enough, they go, "Sure." So he goes, "Great. A week from today, let's meet here. I'm going to go hang out with those people I was with today. You can come with me if you want, but then we're going to go have lunch, and we'd invite you to come with us." And so they went. 3 of the 5 showed up. 2 said they couldn't get there. They said, "If you told us earlier, we would have Ubered you over." But they met with the 3. They bought them lunch. They celebrated their work and what they were doing, and they told them about the historical Jesus. And the guy goes, "And we still want to throw you guys a graduation party when you finish in 2 weeks." And one of the guys said, "Well, if you really want to do something great, why don't you throw a graduation party for all 200 of us?" He goes, "Done." So one of you, wanting to be the church and not just hear about what the church used to be, went to the president of that trade school, sat with him, said, "Hey, me and my friends want to throw a graduation party for all your students. We want to buy them all a gift. And we want to talk to them about what will set them up for success in life and make them successful, not just in this life, but the life to come. And so pray boldly with me." That president is trying to figure out if he's going to give them that access this Saturday to talk to all 200. But he says, "I don't want to do it, by the way, just this week, and I want to do it with every 6 weeks, with every graduating class you have. I want to celebrate and affirm every one of them for being hardworking, diligent men who want to be contributors to our society, and I want to speak into them somebody who wants to contribute something really meaningful to them." Now, how about that, right? That's what we do. That's how when you pray bold and you sit here and you listen and you go, "Man, I want to be about that. I want to go to work. I don't want to just invite people to come to church. I want to be the church."